Greetings and welcome to another episode of Wild Mouse. I am your host, Taylor Bartle, and we have a very magical episode for you today. And not just because we are joined by the first ever four-time guest. Please welcome back the one, the only, the incomparable, the living legend himself, Kevin Nesgoda.
I don't think I've ever been called a living legend before. Thank you. Hopefully, one day I can live up to 2% of that. A 2% legend.
So what's new with you?
Not much. Just outpaging like crazy. Hopefully, I know, I think the first time I said, if I don't have the app out in the next 2 weeks, something's gone catastrophically wrong back in March. But AI is hard with a small team. We don't have billions of dollars, but I actually think the app's finally going to come out here shortly and people can play with it. It's an MVP, so it's not perfect.
You have been saying that for close to a year now.
Yeah. It's fucking cool, though. It's getting better. I think people are really going to like it. So.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff that you've shown me is really cool. I know it's not on Android yet, but.
Q1, Q2 next year. It'll be out next year.
Okay.
I just have to get money to go hire somebody to make Android for me. And I have no money.
For people who may not have listened in the past, why don't you real briefly just kind of explain what Outpaged is?
So basically, Outpage is an e-reader that turns your favorite books into immersive experiences. So say you're reading Alice in Wonderland, you click on some text, boom, we give you an image of what that piece of Wonderland would look like at that time that you're reading. So, say you're at the Mad Hatter Tea Party, you click on the text, we put you right into the tea party. So you just
it's all AR.
It's all AR. Yep. And you can walk around and see stuff. Eventually, we'll give you conversations with those characters, but not yet. That's coming.
Oh.
That's 2027. Yeah. A peek behind what we're actually working on.
That all sounds very magical.
It is kind of magical.
Speaking of magical, today we are headed back to Universal Studios to discuss the wizarding world of Harry Potter.
It's one of my favorite places in the whole world. We were just there last weekend.
Good, so it'll be fresh.
I didn't get to ride any of the rides, but I'm still not allowed to do that. For those who don't know, I just had neck surgery in September, and I'm not allowed to do anything fun until Christmas. So, but I got to go walk and drink some new beers that they had at the Three Broomsticks. So, while my wife and my niece and other family members were having fun on the rides, I was getting shithoused at the Three Broomsticks.
Yeah, there are worse ways to spend an afternoon.
That's true.
Yeah, so, right off the bat, I think we have to do a little disclaimer here. Everyone kind of knows the story with J.K. Rowling by now. This episode, in no way endorses any of the thoughts and opinions of J.K. Rowling. In fact, we strongly condemn them in the strongest possible terms. Fuck J.K. Rowling, fuck transphobia, fuck bigotry of any kind, and for no reason in particular, fuck ICE.
Yep, just fuck it all. Fuck it all to hell.
Just fuck them. Just be a human being. It's really not hard.
It really isn't. Just quit being stupid, Just don't be a moron.
Stop being hateful. That's the bottom line.
Don't be Stephen Miller.
Or J.K. Rowling. So, yeah, we're not endorsing anything of that J.K. Rowling says or does other than, the Harry Potter stories. So we are just discussing the land in Universal Studios. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the other ones, but we're mostly going to focus on Hollywood because we're West Coasters, and I'm guessing that's the only one you've been to.
Actually, I've been into the one in London, and it was fucking cool because it had some of the sets from the actual movies.
But that's different, right? That's not actually part of Universal, right? Isn't that its own thing?
No, it's part of the Universal Studios in London.
There's a Universal Studios in London?
No, it's Warner Brothers. Never mind. I think it's the Warner Brothers Studios. Hold on. Let me look.
I know there is a Harry Potter attraction in London, but I thought it was kind of its own freestanding thing. Because I remember my girlfriend wanting to go, but it was so out of the way.
Yeah, it's way North London. And it took like 45 minutes to get there from the city of London. Yeah, it's part of the Warner Brothers studio tour. So it's not Universal. My bad.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't know if you'll know the answer to this, but are they all called the Wizarding World of Harry Potter? Or is that specific to California? Or I guess,
I think
okay.
that's
So
California.
I'm answering my own question. I'm looking it up as I'm asking the question. But yes, in Hollywood and Orlando, it is called the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Yes.
And then Epic Universe has the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. Now, we're not going to be talking about that at all today because neither of us have been there. We've seen some videos, but we don't want to talk about something just based on some videos that we watched. So one of these days, I'd like to make it to Epic Universe. I just don't want to have to go to Florida.
In Florida. I apologize to all the cool people from Florida listening to this, but your state is like the J.K. Rowling of states.
Okay, so the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Where was I? Oh boy. Opened in. Ignore me. Opened in Universal Islands of Adventure originally, June 18th, 2010. That would be in Orlando. All three theme parks, Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios Florida, and Epic Universe, have Wizarding World of Harry Potter themed environments, they call them. The former two include Hogwarts Express stations, allowing passengers to reach both theme parks aboard the full-scale replica of the train that appears in the film series. How are you with the movies? Like, have you watched all of them? Do you know them well?
I've watched all of them multiple times, and sitting here on my desk is actually the book I'm reading right now. So,
okay, so you're a fucking nerd.
Yeah, I'm a fucking nerd. I love Harry Potter. Not J.K. Rowling, but I love Harry Potter. It's fun.
I don't know that I've seen all the movies all the way through. I probably have, just because my girlfriend watches them constantly. And that's what
we do in our house. We do it like twice a year.
Twice a year? The whole thing?
The whole thing. It's only 8 movies.
That's so many!
You can knock it out in a week.
And you do that twice a year?
Probably, yeah.
That's madness.
Just when we get that fantasy itch, we'll do that. Then we'll go immediately into Lord of the Rings, and then
that's what, like 12 hours right there.
Yeah.
No shit, more than that probably.
The extended, God, I almost bought the extended editions, and those each are like 5 hours. So that would have been like 20 hours of Lord of the Rings.
Why does that exist?
I don't want to watch. I don't know why we need 5 hours of a fucking movie.
It's like, hey, here's this 3.5 hour long movie, or you can watch the extended cut. That's not the extended cut.
3.5 hours should be the extended cut.
Okay. Yeah. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter, like I said, originally opened at Universal Islands of Adventure in 2010. It includes a recreation of Hogsmeade. I don't even know what that is. What is that?
That is one of the town? The tavern. Yeah, it's a tavern.
Oh, it's a tavern. Okay. The Islands of Adventure one includes 3 rides. We're only going to be talking about 2 rides today. Let's see. Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, which that's one of the rides in California. Or no, Hagrid's isn't in California. No.
It's the Gryffindor coaster. Not the Gryffindor coaster, but the Buckbeak
Hippogriff.
Coaster. Hippogriff, yeah.
Buckwheat?
Buckbeak is the Hippogriff's name.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah, Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure replaced the Dragon Challenge on June. Oh, that opened June 13th, 2019. So, was the Dragon Challenge also a Harry Potter ride?
I don't know. I haven't heard of that one.
Oh yeah, apparently Dragon Challenge, formerly named Dueling Dragons, was a pair of intertwined roller coasters in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter area of Islands of Adventure in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, interesting.
Intertwined Intertwined inverted roller coasters. That's interesting.
That sounds like it would make me sick. Oh, speaking of which, dude, the new Fast and Furious roller coaster. There's no way in hell you're getting me on it. No,
Come on.
no. I
Why?
walked around. There is like a double barrel roll into a double loop into like an upside down inversion within like the first 10 seconds of that ride.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, and it go like it looks like it's a launch coaster, and they hit you to just 70 miles an hour like immediately.
Oh man, launch coasters kind of fuck me up.
Yeah, it's like launch coaster into like getting you upside down, and just like it goes like you've been to Universal. Everybody who's been to Universal, sorry to like take us off track here, but like it go like how you go from the upper lot to the lower lot. It like goes up and over and down and under the escalators to get from the upper lot to the lower lot. It looks like it's ready for a Final Destination type, reenactment. I'm not joking. And I was just like going under it and looking at it, and I was like, yeah, someone's gonna die here. I don't know why I laughed at that. Maybe because it makes me nervous.
Somebody died on Celestial. What the fuck is it called? The Epic Universe one. Stardust Racers.
Already?
Yeah.
God damn. That's been open less than 6 months, right? It opened in March, April?
Yeah, I think April.
Yeah, so 6 months. Wow.
Yeah, but like apparently the guy, I don't know, there's some conflicting reports about whether the guy was restrained properly and whether it was his fault or the company's fault, or I think the family might be trying to sue. I don't know. It's a whole thing.
I hadn't heard.
Yeah, they like want it. They want
sucks.
the ride shut down, and Universal's like, we're not going to do that.
It makes us too much money.
Yeah, I mean they say that it's safe, so I don't know.
Well, as the saying is, the best laws in America were written in blood first.
Is that a saying?
I don't know. Maybe I just made it up. But it seems
it's a good one.
It seems like anytime somebody dies, that's when a new law comes out.
Well, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So also in Florida is the Flight of the Hippogriff, which we'll talk a little bit more about later, and the Hogwarts Express. So they do not have the Forbidden Journey ride.
No, which is such a cool ride, but we'll get into that when we talk about it.
Yeah. Other attractions include Ollivander's Wand Shop, which we will talk about, the Triwizard Spirit Rally, which I think we're going to talk about as well, and the Frog Choir, which we will also talk about a little bit.
Yep. The Frog Choir is in Hollywood, and it creeps me out. It's weird.
Okay. We'll get to that. And then, of course, since it's Universal, there's lots of gift shops and restaurants from the book series, including Dervish and Bangas. Do you know what that is?
No, I'm sorry.
It's
my mind
Dervish.
is so wrapped up and out.
It's Dervish and Bang ES. I don't know. Bangus? Dervish and Bangus?
Something like that.
Okay. Honey Dukes?
I don't think they really ever... Yeah, Patty Dukes is a sweet shop.
Patty Dukes or Honey Dukes? This is Honey Dukes.
Honey Dukes, yes, sorry. It's the sweet shop.
Patty Duke was an actress.
It was. It's Sean Astin's mom, isn't it?
I think you're right, yeah. Ollivander's and the Three Broomsticks, which you kind of mentioned earlier, and we'll talk a little bit more about, and the Hog's Head.
Yep,
is there a Hog's Head?
A tavern. Yeah, it's a Hog's
Head. There's a
Head
Hog's Head in California too?
Yeah. That's where I got my drinks. It's the bar.
They said it was at the Three Broomsticks.
It's in the back of the Three Broomsticks. It's all one building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Islands of Adventure. There's another inside Universal Studios. There's another Wizarding World of Harry Potter for whatever reason that is based on Diagon Alley. Yeah. This one's based on Diagon Alley. I will say, I don't know if when you went to London, did you go to the real Diagon Alley?
Yes.
So
yes, we did.
Yeah, my girlfriend had to get her picture taken there. I mean, it doesn't look like anything from the books or the movies or anything. It just looks like an alley full of shops.
Right. And yeah, it at least you kind of feel it. Well, if you're if you're more of a fan, you would feel it.
Sure, yeah, it means nothing to me, but
God damn it, Taylor!
so
Watch the movies back to back to back.
I
To back
told
to
you
back to back to back.
I've seen them. I don't care.
Nope. Wait, have you watched Weapons yet?
No, we're doing it for the next episode of Grave Plot
Okay.
because it's on Max now. So
Okay. I was like, God damn it. Anyway,
let's see. Yeah, by the time this episode comes out, you can go listen to my episode of the Grave Plot podcast where I discuss weapons. Let's see. Universal Studios Florida Diagon Alley opened in 2014. It includes a recreation of Diagon Alley and connecting alleys, as well as a small section of Muggle London. Muggles are non-wizards, right?
Yep, just regular humans.
Okay.
Regular stupid humans.
Just worthless humans.
Worthless pieces of shit. Just
fucking muggles. Sacks of meat.
Sacks of meat.
It includes the rides Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. Any idea what that is?
Yep, it's the bank.
Okay, well, why are you escaping it?
Well, in the movies, like, they really need to make a coaster of, like, below Gringotts. Like, Gringotts is up at the top, and there's a bunch of, like, dwarf things that are disgusting, and that they're all bankers. And below, you take this track down to your vault where they keep all your money. And the track should be a fucking coaster. Somebody needs to figure out how to make the coaster because it's cool.
I mean, it kind of sounds like that's what this is. It says it's an indoor steel roller coaster designed by Universal Creative. Similar to dark rides, the roller coaster uses special effects in a controlled lighting environment and employs motion-based 3D projection of both animation and live-action sequences. The ride is themed to Gringotts Wizarding Bank, as depicted in the Harry Potter films, and became the flagship attraction for the expanded Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley.
The coaster doesn't look anything like the carts in the movie, and that's what I want. I want what it looks like in the movie because it's cool as shit.
Okay, so it's the cart that's the ride vehicle is what you're most concerned with.
Yeah, just like go watch the movie and tell me that it's not cool. And that's how the coaster should be.
Okay. Yeah, this ride encompasses motion-based vehicles, detailed sets, physical effects, and 3D projection screens, similar to those found on Transformers, The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, and others. The ride's storyline is set during the early events portrayed in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, when Harry, Ron, and Hermione are attempting to infiltrate Gringotts Bank in order to retrieve a Horcrux as part of their mission to defeat Lord Voldemort. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to say his name, right?
No, you're not supposed to say his name, but, it's cool. He's dead. He ain't coming back until the HBO series releases. Then he's back.
Well, he's not really back, because that's a new take, right?
I think so. I can't remember who's playing Voldemort, but John Lithgow's Dumbledore, and that's going to be fun because John Lithgow's a fucking legend.
And Nick Frost
a ton this episode. Yeah, Nick Frost.
Nick Frost is in it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's Hagrid.
Yeah. Let's see.
So far, I think they've crushed the adult casting.
Let's see. Gringotts Bank. I'm trying to find a photo of these vehicles you're talking about because the vehicles on the ride, they look kind of cool.
Yeah, they look cool.
But yeah, all I can find is, is that fucking Willow?
Yeah, it is Willow. All right, I just texted you what they kind of look like. But it's like there's like 4 wheels on each side, and there's like tracks above and below, and they rotate. Just go watch the scene. Like I'll find a YouTube clip.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, they could have done that. I mean, they clearly tried to make it similar.
They did, but yeah, they totally should. Yeah.
They've got that big light on the front. Well, I don't know. Neither of us have ridden this ride, so we don't know. We don't know shit.
No, I'm just talking out my ass at this point.
And the Hogwarts Express, also again at Universal Studios Florida. Other attractions include Ollivander's Wand Shop, a puppet performance of the Tales of Beetle the Bard. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. That must be part of the books I haven't read, or it's been a while.
Oh, apparently it's another J.K. Rowling book, a book of fairy tales by author J.K. Rowling. Okay. And a live performance by Celestina Warbeck and the Banshees. Guessing that's a band. The area also contains many shops and restaurants, including the Leaky Cauldron, Ollivander's Wand Shop, Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, Borgin and Burkus, Borgin and Burks, Madame Malkin's Robes for all occasions, Wiseacre's Wizarding Equipment, and Florian Fortescue's Ice Cream Parlor.
Ooh, ice cream.
There's a lot more shops here, it sounds like.
Yeah. The one in Hollywood, just because of the space, isn't as cool as the rest of them, which makes me.
That's man. I just talked about that on my Space Mountain episode. But it's like there's so much room to do cool stuff in Florida, but it's in Florida.
Yeah, well, they built it on a fucking swamp, whereas Disneyland's was right in the middle of an orange field, and they didn't buy up enough land. They should have bought up more orange fields.
But yeah, now it's in the middle of a fucking city.
Yeah. It's just surrounded by everything. Everybody's like, yay, let's build up hotels to completely surround Disneyland so it can never grow.
Yeah, it's nice when you're staying in one of those hotels. But yeah, there's nowhere for it to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except up or down.
Yeah, the last time we went, when we stayed right across the street, that was clutch. But yeah, that's why, like Disneyland Forward, they're having to pave over a parking lot because that's the only space they got. That's why we're going to see all these giant garages because they're going to have to put stuff over the lots.
Right.
All they can do is repurpose the land they have. They can't. There's no more land to be had there.
Right. And you can't build underground because of earthquakes. So, yeah, they can't do anything.
Yeah. So the newest one is, of course, Epic Universe, The Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. This one, it looks really cool.
I've been trying not to look because then I'll go, and you know how I feel about Vegas.
About Vegas?
I'm not Vegas, but Florida, sorry. Why did I say Vegas? I'm sorry.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's very spacious. It looks like the Ministry of Magic. I have seen the Ministry of Magic in the movies, so I know a little bit about it. But it's got, screens that have moving pictures like the movies. Although the ride is a very strange choice.
What do they do with the ride?
So it's called Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. And basically, from what I understand, you're like a jury. Okay. And you sit in a moving jury box.
Okay, this sounds stupid so far.
Okay, let me see. The Ministry of Magic themed area is set in Paris during the 1920s, primarily drawing inspiration from the Fantastic Beasts movies. That's why I've seen it, because my girlfriend watches those even more than she watches the Harry Potter movies.
She likes it more than the Harry Potter, or
I think she does. Yeah.
Interesting. I've only seen the first of the Fantastic Beasts movies.
I don't know if I've seen the second one. Let's see. So in Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry, it is an elevator-themed dark ride that features a simulation of fluid network fireplaces transporting park guests further forward in time to the British Ministry of Magic in 1990s London, as depicted in the Harry Potter film series. The ride is set shortly after Voldemort's defeat in the final film, spoiler alert, as Dolores Umbridge is put on trial and attempts to escape. Harry, Ron, Hermione, and a house elf named Higgledy join the chase to capture Umbridge, while guests riding on omnidirectional lifts are dodging Death Eaters and other creatures along the way.
Interesting. It's weird that you're in a jury box, though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe it's an elevator, but it looks like Tower of Terror or Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, where you're just sitting in this big box, but it's, instead of just going up and down, it's like I said, it's omnidirectional. So you do go forward and backwards. And apparently it breaks down a lot. and the line is always like 3 hours long.
God damn. Because it breaks down, or is it just a huge line every time?
I think maybe a little column A, a little column B.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's also a Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Osaka, Japan, which includes the Village of Hogsmeade, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey ride, and Flight of the Hippogriff roller coaster. So,
okay,
very similar to Hollywood, it sounds like.
Very, very, yeah.
2 features in the Japanese park that are not found in the U.S. parks are Hogwarts Black Lake and live owls.
Fun.
Sure. Then there's also one in Beijing that just opened in 2021. It features the familiar village of Hogsmeade and the towering Hogwarts Castle. Main attraction is the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey flight simulating ride, which is similar to the version in other parks, and also features Flight of the Hippogriff. So this sounds very similar to the Hollywood version.
Very, very, yeah.
Which we can go ahead and dig into now.
All right.
So obviously the centerpiece of this whole land is the Hogwarts Castle.
Yes. And it's pretty big. It's pretty towering. Like you can see it from the 101 and the not the 405, but from the 101 and the 170, coming in many different directions. It's like on top of the hill above the valley. So like, it's just a castle that you can see from pretty much anywhere from the valley. And yeah.
You sounded like an episode of the Californians there.
Sorry, I kind of realized that, but then I stopped talking about highways.
Take the 170 to the 405. What are you doing here? And it looks like they do like projection shows on it.
Yeah, they do it for Halloween and for Christmas. The Christmas one's really fun.
Oh, so it's not like a nightly thing. It's just for special events.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
maybe it's not.
Earlier
we only go to we only stayed for like the holiday ones.
Okay. Well, earlier we mentioned the Triwizard Spirit Rally, which is a colorful procession of students from the legendary wizarding schools of Hogwarts, Beauxbatons and Durmstrang. I don't know. As they lead the excitement for the Triwizard Tournament. The Triwizard Tournament is a contest between the largest wizarding schools in Europe, Hogwarts, the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, the Durmstrang Institute, and the Beauxbatons Academy of Magic. I have no idea if I'm saying any of these things right. You can feel free to correct me.
It's close enough.
So what, like, is this a parade or what exactly is this? I don't really understand.
It's like a small parade and like some like the actors, or I guess cast members, whatever the hell how they call them at Universal.
No, that's Disney.
It's Disney, my bad. But yeah, they just like basically just kind of walk through the Diagon Alley version of Universal, and they come to like a little square. They do just like their little thing, and then it's done. I've only seen it once. And this was like a few years ago, so it's not fresh in my mind.
So there's no actual like Triwizard Cup.
No.
They don't play Quidditch or anything.
No, which would be very hard with Muggles.
But it'd be cool.
It would be really cool. I mean, as soon as like we get more flying brooms and stuff, I'm sure some people will try it.
They could do a show with like people on wires and shit.
Oh yeah, they totally could. Like, knock out, the Waterworld stuff and do some Quidditch things. Like, because they're right next, like, the Waterworld ride is, like, right behind Harry Potter. So, just take that over.
It still boggles my mind that Waterworld has such a strong presence at Universal Studios.
It's been 30 freaking years. No one watched
and that movie
Waterworld
bombed.
Anymore. Yeah. I watched
but
it
I mean,
on HBO back in the day, but yeah, I haven't seen it since, like, 1995 or 90. Yeah, it might have been junior high the last time I watched it.
I've heard the stunt show is really cool.
It is really cool. I haven't seen it in years, but like, it was fun. There's fire. There's people flying off high things, but replace it with Harry Potter or something else, or rotate it. You can make sets. You're Universal Studios.
Sure.
That's what you do.
Yeah. Okay, so the creepy frog choir. Let's talk about this.
So yeah, it's a bunch of students who hold these like animatronic frogs, and I think animatronic things are really creepy to begin with. Just dating back to like growing up in the '80s and like having like all the animatronics and like Labyrinth and shit like that.
Chuck E.
They've always
Cheese.
creeped me out. Chuck E. Cheese, yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's. But yeah, they just like sit there and hold these frogs, and they like kind of croak and sing, and with this choir, yeah, and they sing like songs from the Harry Potter movies, and I think it's creepy as fuck.
There are
So I walk
songs.
right by it. Yeah, there's like
There's.
bubble, bubble, toil and trouble type stuff. Watch the movies
I don't
again.
remember. I don't remember any songs other than just like the score.
Yeah, it's like basically anytime they show up to Hogwarts, there's always like singing main hall.
Huh. I don't remember that at all. Yeah, the description on the website says, hear the vocal stylings of this small choir of Hogwarts students accompanied by the smooth bass rumbles of their giant throaty frogs. The silver-tongued students, one each from Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw, perform familiar wizarding songs with their croaking counterparts and an a cappella flourish.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Apparently, Professor Dumbledore once described music as a magic beyond all that was done at Hogwarts. Which I don't think that's true.
Singing frogs. I guess toads. They're big.
Do they control the frogs?
I honestly have no idea. They just hold them like this. Like, they're like, yeah, like their hands are like, holding them in front of their chest. So I have no idea. I assume, like, it being controlled elsewhere. I honestly have no idea.
Yeah, they're on little pillows.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
So
I wonder if there's like a little switch.
Or something. Yeah.
Is it just the mouths moving, or do they like move their heads back and forth or something?
Mostly the mouths.
Okay.
Maybe they go up and down a little bit, like with their legs. Like I said, it creeps me out, so I just keep walking.
Is it like ongoing, or just like a couple times a day, or like?
I think it's a couple times a day. Like once in the morning, once in the afternoon, once right before close.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Let's see. Let's talk about a little bit about Ollivander's wand shop.
Okay.
This is from the movies, correct?
It is, yes. It's one.
This is where Harry gets his wand.
Yep, and it's a whole tradition. There's a lot of pageantry to it and things like that. They ask you questions. You play with the wands. Yeah, it's fun. I don't have a wand. My wife does, though.
How much are they?
Like $70.
Okay, that's not too bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
My brother's lightsaber was 240, so
Jesus. That's a lot of lightsaber.
yeah, there's like no description on the website. It says makers of fine wands since 382 BC. Experience Ollivanders, makers of fine wands since 382 BC, where you can see a wand, choose a wizard. That's it. That's the whole description. That's all that's on the website.
Yeah, they do a whole thing where like they ask you questions, they hand you different wands, different like little magical things happen in the bookshop, like books will fly off the shelves, fire will pop out here and there. Yeah, it's smoke, things happen. It's cool. And then eventually your wand finds you. And then you go buy your wand.
But it's not really like custom.
No. Although I'm thinking about having a custom one made for Christmas.
I'll make you one.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go find a branch and whittle it.
Oh, get some whittling done, huh? Sit in your rocking chair so you can sit on your deck and whittle me a wand.
Yeah, there we go.
The kids as they walk by.
All they'll be doing is taking a stick and making it into a smaller stick.
Perfect.
Okay, let's talk about dining.
All right, dining.
The big one, the 3 broomsticks.
That is pretty much the only restaurant there, yes. Yeah, you walk in. Didn't we? No, we didn't go there together.
No, because we only went for Horror Nights. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, yeah. I think
I don't know if we
Harry Potter
ate
was
when we
close.
were there
I don't think so.
because we got there super late.
Yeah, you guys got there late. We stood in line forever, and then we went to the Jurassic Park ride immediately.
Yeah, and then it kept breaking down, so we were in line for
Yeah,
that
so
forever.
we waited for like 2 hours. But yeah, you get in queue, you order your food. You can get like fish and chips. You can get bangers and mash, a pot pie. You can get a full on turkey dinner. I mean, the food is mid as fuck, but like my wife really likes it's theme park food. You're not going to get a gourmet meal. But my wife says the fish and chips are pretty good. She always gets the fish and chips. She never gets anything else. I take her to a burger place, and if it has fish and chips on it, she gets the fish and chips. She's like, "Oh, I'm craving a burger." Take her to a burger place. Oh, they have fish and chips. I'll get that. Anyway.
If you guys come visit us, we should take you to the place down the street from us that has the best fish and chips.
Ooh. Okay. Deal.
Yeah, so I see breakfasts. I'm sure you will, yeah. I see breakfast served until 11. Pumpkin juice?
It's like a sweet, squashy type drink. I've never had it. My niece has, and she likes it, but she's also
Is it actual pumpkin juice?
I have no idea. Looking now,
is that a thing in the books or in movies?
Yeah,
pumpkin juice?
Yeah,
oh, it is. Okay,
it is. Yeah, and they always talk about it. It's like a sweet drink that it seems like it's wizard soda.
Okay. I've had pumpkin pie soda. That's good. And I've had pumpkin beer. And I see they have mead. That's fun.
Yeah.
I like a good mead.
Pumpkin juice is apple cider, pumpkin puree, a shit ton of sugar, pumpkin spice, and vanilla. That actually sounds kind of good.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Too sugary for me. But it does sound good.
Yeah. I could do that. Bung Barrel Spiced Mead. There's no trademark, so I don't think that's a brand. What is Bung Barrel a thing?
I think it is from the books. I'm trying to recall. But yeah, that sounds terrible, doesn't it?
It's too close to bung hole.
Yeah, exactly. Well, bung holes are what are in barrels, so.
And then, of course, they have butterbeer.
Butterbeer, my wife loves. It's way too sweet for me.
What is it?
Go in. It's just like a really buttery drink, and if you're above 21, you can go to the hogshead on the back of it, the back of the 3 broomsticks, and get yourself a shot of spiced rum and add it to your butterbeer to make it alcoholic.
That's not alcoholic already?
No, it's not alcoholic. Yeah, it's just like a sweet, buttery tasting thing. Named butter.
I guess I just assumed because it had beer in it that it was.
It's
in
like
the name.
The wizard version of root beer.
Of root beer, okay.
With butter. Instead of
my girlfriend did buy this stuff that I think it was called butterbeer, but it may have been like some legally differentiated thing. But it was basically just like butterscotch soda.
Yeah, it's overly sweet. It's overly sweet, and in wintertime they do it hot, like a hot toddy. Yeah,
I don't like the sound of that.
And like during summer they make a slushy.
Yeah, I see. There's hot, cold, and frozen.
Yeah, like I said, my wife loves it.
And then there's fizzy orange juice?
I've never had that. That would just be weird.
Yeah.
It's like a mimosa?
Maybe. Non-alcoholic? It's described as effervescent, so...
So they probably mix like 7-Up and orange juice.
It says effervescent... Kinda. Effervescent fresh orange beverage with notes of vanilla and cinnamon.
Interesting.
Fishy green ale. That sounds terrible.
Never had that.
Smooth and creamy with notes of mint and cinnamon and popping blueberry fish eggs.
Nope. I hate boba. I don't like the texture.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I will never do anything boba related.
Well, then there's pumpkin fizz.
That's got to be like the fizzy pumpkin juice.
Yeah. And what's gilly water?
I don't know. Looking that up now.
All right. There's also butterbeer flavored ice cream, which, I mean, if it's very sweet, that could be still too sweet.
Still too sweet. Oh, Gilly Water is just bottled water.
Is Gilly Water, is that a book reference?
Yeah, like there's this gillyweed, and if you take it, then you get like gills, and you can breathe underwater.
Then you smoke it.
And then you smoke it, and then you have a good time.
Smoke a boo. Okay, desserts. We got sticky toffee pudding, which I'm a fan of a good sticky toffee pudding. Butterbeer ice lolly.
I've never.
Is that just like a?
My wife has it either.
Is that just like a popsicle?
Like a popsicle. It sounds like a popsicle.
Let's see. Apple pie. Ice lolly. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be?
Yeah, it is. It's a popsicle. And did you know that that England came up with the apple pie 500 years before America was a thing? The first apple pie was made back in like the 1100s.
I didn't know that, but I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Butterbeer potted cream. What the fuck is that?
I bet it's like just a creamy butterbeer. Just like a whipped butterbeer with cream in it. Because clotted cream in England is just basically what we call heavy whipping cream here.
And they just drink it?
No, they put it in like coffee and like make stuff out of it.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, Jesus Christ.
Coffee and tea and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
I say, we don't just drink heavy cream. We do a lot of fat shit in America, but
yeah. Like the old website, this is why you're fat.com. I think
I used to go to that so much.
Yeah, and just like, I am never eating that.
Well, some of it sounded pretty good though.
It did. Like the grilled, somebody actually like made like a Big Mac, but with instead of buns, they did like grilled cheese sandwiches. So you had like 3 grilled cheese sandwiches and like 8 burger patties. And like 16 slices of cheese.
KFC saw that website and went, bet.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah,
last night for the first time in like 15 years. Yeah, but yeah, KFC's like they took the whole Scottish thing, like, you know, cuisine based on a dare.
Yeah, they were like, sure, we'll make you a sandwich with donuts instead of a bun.
Yeah. Oh, let's just give you diabetes in 2 bites.
Sure, yeah. Speaking of which, the Great Feast for $75.
You get, I think it's like one of everything.
Let's see, combination of your choice of herb roasted chicken and spare ribs. That's double herb roasted chicken or double spare ribs.
Ooh, the spare ribs aren't bad.
Served with corn on the cob, fresh vegetables, and roasted potatoes. Add a starter salad for another $5. Honestly, that's not that much for $75.
No, it's not at all. You'd expect like a lot more to come with it, but yeah, we've never done it.
Yeah,
like we're just like, oh, that's a ripoff.
And it doesn't say like how many people it's supposed to feed.
I think on the board it says 4. It's supposed to feed like a small family.
Huh. Interesting. But yeah, that does not seem like enough. But maybe it's big portions.
It would have to be. Like I've never seen anybody order it. And we've eaten at the 3 Broomsticks quite a bit. It's pretty much the only place I'm allowed to eat when I go to Universal. Otherwise, I might get divorced.
Okay, so we went to 3 Broomsticks. We're full of chicken and ribs and butterbeer and pumpkin juice dinner. And clotted cream.
Straight clotted cream.
What else to do now but go get on some rides?
Now that we're full, let's go into some circles.
Let's start with Flight of the Hippogriff.
Okay.
From 2000 to 2008, this was known as the Flying Unicorn.
Oh, they just rebranded it? Reskinned it?
Apparently, yeah.
Okay.
This is a junior roller coaster, so, you know.
Yep.
For the kids. It's for the kids. Forget about it.
Yeah, it's about 30 seconds. It's pretty quick. No inversions.
Is it? Height requirement, 36 inches. So 3 feet tall, you can ride this.
Yeah, and if you're 6'4", good luck getting in and out.
It actually lasts 1 minute and 6 seconds. Thank you very much.
Oh, it seems like 30 seconds. It goes by really fast.
Top speed of 28.5 miles per hour, length of 1,099.1 feet, and a height of 42.7 feet, which is not very high for a roller coaster.
No, but it has a netting just in case you fall out.
Not very fast for a roller coaster either.
No, not at all.
Let's see. Flight of the Hippogriff. Originally, like we said, Islands of Adventure opened in 2000, apparently as the Flying Unicorn. Opened in 2014 in Japan, 2016 in Hollywood, 2021 in Beijing.
So it's pretty new in Beijing.
Yeah, well, the whole land is, it sounds like.
Oh, that's probably true. I think they just made it, yeah. I think we talked about that like on something like another podcast.
We did?
I thought so.
Like another episode of this podcast?
Probably. I think it was this one.
I was going to say, what other podcast would we have been on have ended talking about roller coasters?
I don't know. We've talked about a lot of shit on a lot of different podcasts.
It's true. A lot of people say a lot of things about Hawaii. The roller coaster takes passengers on a test flight of the Hippogriff. The Hippogriff is a creature?
Yes, it is a creature. It is what Buckbeak is. It's like a horse and an eagle and a griffin all mixed into one.
And a hippo?
And I don't think there's any hippo in the hippo.
No hippo. Why is it called Hippogriff?
It's a fun name.
Okay, sure. Test flight of the Hippogriff over the Forbidden Forest and Hagrid's hut. Riders are instructed to bow to the Hippogriff before the ride progresses up the lift hill. The cars then travel over a track.
Not really.
What will bite you?
The Hippogriff. I just sent you a picture of the Hippogriff. What it looks
Aren't you flying on it?
No, you're in a cart type thing.
This seems so poorly done.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that guy before. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Buckbeak.
Okay.
I'm finding, yeah.
But wait, isn't the gimmick that you're supposed to be riding the Hippogriff?
Yeah. I'm sending you a picture of what the cars look like. They're like little baskets that you're in. That's what they look like. Yeah.
Okay. This doesn't make any sense.
The cars, sense. Yeah.
The cars then travel over a track to the top of the lift, where riders have a full aerial view of the wizarding world, and then dropped through various dips and turns around Hogwarts grounds before being deposited at the start of the track, where Hagrid thanks riders, who then disembark.
Yeah, it's actually a really good view from the very, very top. You see all the wizarding world. You see out to Porn Valley. Yeah, you see a lot of stuff.
Yeah, why is the ride vehicle wicker?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
They couldn't have made it look like a hippogriff?
Apparently not. Apparently it'd have been too hard.
But they're going to tell you that you're riding a hippogriff. This makes no sense.
None at all.
I don't like this.
Yeah. It's for the kids. It's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids, eh?
Okay, so I guess more for the adults then would be Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey.
Yes.
Now, you have told me that you fucking love this ride.
It is pretty immersive. It puts you in some really cool shit. It will make you sick, so don't ride it more than 4 times in a row. We did that once. We had to take a break. But yeah, it's like a whole little story. Like, you get on these like little carts, and it's like this not coaster. It's like this truck that has like this arm, and it moves you through things. It's a
Kuka arm, right?
Like, yeah. And it'll like take you through kind of like different parts of like a story where like a dragon gets loose and you're trying to get away from it. Is basically the story. And you fly all through the grounds of Hogwarts. And there's Death Eaters that try to suck out your blood or your soul. Yeah, and like they put you like it's like practical effects and like 3D effects. So they like will take the arm, and you take your like your little cart, and they'll put you into like a completely domed like 3D screen. So and like move you up and down, left and right as you're going through, like like you're flying on a broom, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun, and it looks like you're actually like it's really high graphics. Like it's like they did like an IMAX and wrapped it around you, so it looks like you're actually, flying, and your stomach feels like you're flying.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I mean, that was a very good description, but
I rambled. I'm sorry.
a little bit more, the opposite of concise here. To enter the ride, guests walk through the gates of Hogwarts and begin their journey in the dungeons, where they see items featured in the movies and books, which I'm sure is cool to some people.
It's very cool, yeah.
Guests proceed through the hallways. They encounter replicas of the rooms of Hogwarts Castle, including the headmaster's office, the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom, and the Gryffindor common room. In the headmaster's office, Professor Dumbledore extends a warm welcome to all Muggles, informing them that Professor Binns is hosting a lecture on the history of the school. In the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom, Harry, Ron, and Hermione appear from under the invisibility cloak, urging guests to meet them in the Room of Requirement in order to sneak everyone down to a Quidditch match. Now, are these animatronics or are these screens? Or
there's screens, projections.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ron tries to cast a spell, which goes... Okay, that's cool. That's good. Yeah. It would be kind of weird if it was just randos.
They're like 13 or 14, so, I don't think they can ever reshoot these.
Yeah. Ron tries to cast a spell, which goes wrong, and one of several special effects, such as falling snow, is triggered. Before continuing on, visitors receive a safety reminder from the Sorting Hat and several paintings in the next two rooms. Next, riders board an enchanted Omnimover-style bench inside the Room of Requirement, which lifts off the ground and through the Floo network for a journey with Harry. The ride combines real sets and animatronics with segments that use wraparound projection screens, which is basically what you said.
Yep.
The ride begins with...
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say,
I'll go.
Like the sets are really cool.
Okay, you go.
Okay.
Okay, the ride begins with a dousing of Floo powder from Hermione Granger, who asks the guests to say observatory in order to transfer. There's a lot of tasks in this. They're asking me to do a lot.
I never do it. I just go for the ride.
Say observatory in order to transport them to their desired location, and the enchanted bench flies off through the Floo network to the astronomy tower. So is it on the Kuka arm the whole time, or does it like detach and move on to something else?
I think it's on the Kuka arm the whole time. Well, there's a conveyor belt. Maybe it connects after. I have no idea. I really wish there was like an in-depth thing on like how this ride works, because it's like on a conveyor belt as you get on your bench and you lock in, and then I think that's where it connects, is right before you get off the conveyor belt. Then you go through like the Floo network, and then you're kind of on the Quidditch pitch right after that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the ride vehicle, and it doesn't look like it looks like it could come apart from a Kuka arm and then like go on a conveyor belt or something like that. Because it's not just like,
when you're.
Go ahead.
Yeah, if you're like on it and you're like in the sets and you look to the right, you can see everything and how it works. And it's like there's like a little truck and then like the Kuka arm, as you say. Yeah, that actually makes me a little bit more terrified that it's not connected the entire time.
Well, the new Iron Man ride that they're building at Disney is going to be like that, where you're like, you get in this chair thing and it moves, and then the Kuka arm comes and picks it up.
Interesting.
But so yeah, you're not stationary the whole time, right? You're not just in one place moving up and down and side to side, right? You move
no. You're
on
like,
a conveyor belt.
There's like a track that it follows. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Oh, it looks like the whole mechanism moves.
Yeah, the whole thing moves. It's like I said, it's like
Okay.
on a truck that like takes you through the set, and it like pulls you through the set, and then it drops you into the screens.
Okay, so it does look like it's attached, but just the whole
Yeah,
mechanism moves.
yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
yeah. It's yeah, you could yeah.
The ride, let's see, where were we? The astronomy tower, guests leave the room requirement through its fireplace and enter the observatory, where they look out through the open arches to the hills and lake outside Hogwarts boundary. Guests fly out one of the observatory's arches. The ride smoothly switches to a wraparound projection screen, and they follow Harry Potter and Ron Weasley around Hogwarts buildings and towers to a Quidditch match. Let's see. Hagrid hails the riders and asks them if they have seen a dragon. Harry redirects the riders' attentions back to their journey, while Hagrid's pet Hungarian horntail dragon begins to chase the riders. The bench flies out of the projection screen. What's that?
It said it's a mean, nasty dragon too.
Oh. Yeah, it says the bench flies out of the screen.
Yeah, the arm pulls you up out of it, and then immediately, like, it's a pretty smooth transition where you come like out of it because you're like in like a room, and then it pulls you into like a set, and it looks like the wood's on fire, and you hear like the dragon walking across the roof above you and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty well done. And it's at this point, if you look right, you can see the next car going into the screen.
Oh, okay. And then you fall out of a hole in the floor and encounter an animatronic dragon.
Yeah.
And it breathes pressurized. Oh, okay. Breathes pressurized water mist with red lighting to make it resemble fire.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
It's more like a warm steam, yeah.
Riders descend into a set of the Forbidden Forest, where they encounter a figure of Aragog, a large sentient spider who spits water at them. Hermione tries to help the riders away and towards the castle. Many spiders along the way, including encountering an animatronic Whomping Willow. What is that, a tree?
Yeah, it's a tree that tries to kill you.
Okay. Which knocks them...
you until you die.
Whomping Willow. I get it. Okay. Riders become caught up in Harry and Ron's game of Quidditch. Trying to kind of breeze through this because we're getting short on time. I mean, yeah, I guess we don't need to go beat for beat here at this point, but it's interesting that it's a combination of screens and animatronics, and also that it's not like Soarin', where you're in one room and just watching a screen.
Right. Yeah. It's not like you're just like put like right in front of the huge IMAX screen like they do at like Soarin', California or whatever. It's like a 180, I guess, like screen, and it's like all the way around you. Like it's domed, so it's like, there's like further distance to the screen in front of you, but it's pretty close to you on like the right and left. And if you look left, you look right, you see everything. And they put wind at you. So yeah, it looks like you're flying.
Which, I mean, that's, they do that on Soarin' too, and they move the vehicles to make it feel like you're going faster forward or something like that. But here it's like, you're not just looking at the same screen the whole time. You're moving to a different screen and to a different setting.
Like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah. And then it's like practical sets in between each screen.
And so is it just round?
I think so.
And you just go in it like in a circle?
Yeah. And it drops you back off. Yeah. I'm going to, after this, I should have prepared better, but after this, I'm going to go look and see, like, if I can find, actually, let me see like a track.
Yeah. I mean, I watched a ride through, but obviously that's, from the view of the ride, not the behind the scenes or anything. So how, like, on a thrill ride level, like how much do you get jostled?
I would say it's like a 4. It's
out of 10.
It's like one of the most immersive. Yeah, it's like one of the most immersive rides I've been on. Yeah, this looks like an F1 or like a race car track. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I thought I clicked things. Copy image, not link. My bad. There you go. But yeah, it looks like an F1 track.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, it's not a circle at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Right? Yeah, the way I was picturing it was like one big room and just different screens in a circle, and the Kook arm just kind of puts you in and out of each one, but it's actually much more elaborate than that.
Right, yeah. And it's like there's what, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 different screens. And then in between there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 6 practical sets.
Wild. Yeah, I've never been on this, but I'm intrigued.
It's fun. Like, even if you're not a Harry Potter fan, it's like fun because just how well they do it with how immersive it is. And it's not like 3D, so you don't have to wear glasses or anything. They just like put you right into, you know, the wizarding world, more or less.
Yeah. And it's like, it's exciting.
Yeah, like the first time you do it, it's just like, you know, it's like something you've never experienced before, because like, you know, it's like it does something that tricks your brain into thinking like, you know, you are kind of flying. It's like the whole motion and the wind, and I think they put in smells and stuff too. So it smells like you're in a pine forest or an old musty castle and stuff like that. So they do a lot of sensory things to make it like really, really immersive. So you're not like, you know, like it's a lot like Soarin', because Soarin', they do smells and they do wind and they move you up and down. Yeah. So it's a lot like that. But instead of putting you in front of a giant screen, they just surround you with Harry Potter stuff. Like literally surround you.
All right. Well, I mean, the height restriction is 48, which is like, I think usually the highest. I don't think you see a lot higher than 48. So, you know, there must be some excitement to it, some thrills. It lasts 4 minutes and 6 seconds. So it's a long ride.
It's a pretty long ride. Yeah, it's a long ride. And they tell a nice little story through the whole thing. So, yeah.
I mean, I would like to go to Universal next time we come down there, because it has been a very long time since I've actually been to Universal proper and not just for Horror Nights.
Yeah. No, we'll go.
I'm sure you will.
Going in a couple of weeks again because it's past member takeover. So all the pores will have to get out. I mean,
must be nice.
Must be nice. Yeah. No, it is.
Well, thank you for talking to us about Harry Potter and Universal, and go ahead and tell people about anything you didn't say at the beginning about Outpaged and like where they can check it out for themselves.
Yeah, just go to outpaged.com. You can follow us on social. Hopefully by the time this comes out, like we'll have our MVP out and you can play with Alice in Wonderland, my book, I Killed Bigfoot, and Sleepy Hollow.
Cool. I didn't know you were doing I Killed Bigfoot. That's fun.
Yeah, it's just like a test. Like I want to see how good our AI can, or our image creator can do actual animals. So yeah,
cool. Right on. Well, thank you at home for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Your attention, please. This episode of Wild Mouse has concluded. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on your favorite podcast player, and follow us on social media at Wild Mouse Podcast. Don't forget to visit the gift shop at wildmousepodcast.com. For exclusive bonus content, become a premium pass holder at patreon.com/wildmousepodcast. We hope you enjoyed your time and will visit us again soon. Thank you and good night.